And even though we're not going to be doing any Lightroom work for this course, it's worth mentioning it because we have the Lightroom Photos link on the starter page. And I'm going to go ahead and click there, and you don't have to because most likely you probably won't have any images in here, but it's worth mentioning that Lightroom is a very valued software for photographers. And I'm just going to show you a little bit on how Lightroom and Photoshop has its relationship. I'll open up Lightroom, and as you can see on the lower left, I've got that baby number 1, and I've got a young boy over there, and I've got my Utah drive. And so if I was to go to File and Export, okay, and export one photo, and I'm just going to put it in this folder called Lightroom Save Photos, and I'm just going to go ahead and press Export. I will return to Photoshop. Let me minimize this window. Go to Home, and I go back into Lightroom Photos, and I click on the refresh button. Well, there it is right there. Now I can actually select this image and import the selected image into Photoshop, and there it is. Now I'm in Photoshop and I can make the necessary edits. The next link down is the cloud documents. So let's click on that, and there's a strong likelihood that you may not see anything in there, and that's fine because, well, most likely I didn't show you yet how to do that. But if you do, well, then you're ahead of the game. For those of us who are just figuring out what the cloud documents are, let me go ahead and start by saying that the easy part, of course, is importing these images into Photoshop. So we have a colorful image over here, and I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and it'll open up in Photoshop. As you can see, here it is. Just like any other image document, we have it opened in Photoshop. You'll notice on the upper left there is the symbol of the cloud, okay, which tells that this document is stored inside the cloud. So how do we get images into this screen here, into the cloud documents? Let's go to the home screen, and let's go ahead and click Open, and open one of the exercise files. Exercise files, there it is, and let's go ahead and open up, let's do the dinner plate. Give it a second. Now there it is. Now if I wanted to save this onto the cloud, I would do File, Save As, and now it'll say here Save to Cloud Documents, and I'm going to go ahead and click here, and I'll be saving this as dinner plate, and I'll just click Save. Alright, and notice that the cloud icon appears on the upper left, and if I was to click out of this document and back into the Start menu and into the cloud documents, well, there it is. That's all you got to do.